When we talk about global technological dominance and innovation, two countries that immediately come to mind are South Korea and Japan. Both nations are global technology leaders, each with notable achievements in science, culture, and society. However, their paths to development are not just different in terms of technology, but also reflect contrasting cultural identities, personalities, and social dynamics. From differences in electronics, family values, to societal development, South Korea and Japan both have distinct features that set them apart. Will South Korea, with K-pop and its dominance in the smartphone industry, surpass Japan, which continues to lead in anime, manga, and automotive technologies? Let's explore the reasons behind these rivalries and discover how each country's technologies, cultures, and personalities have shaped the modern world. Technology: Samsung versus Sony, LG versus Toyota. South Korea, a tech powerhouse, South Korea has firmly established itself as a global leader in technology, thanks to tech giants like Samsung and LG. Samsung has revolutionized the smartphone, OLED TV, and 5G network industries. With Samsung Galaxy phones and QLED TVs, the company continues to lead the global market in consumer electronics. In addition to Samsung, LG has been pivotal in advancing high-quality consumer electronics, including smart refrigerators, washing machines, and OLED televisions. South Korea is also a leader in automation, robotics, and battery technology, especially in electric vehicles. Moreover, South Korea was one of the first countries to implement 5G networks on a national scale, paving the way for IoT and smart homes. This move not only places South Korea at the forefront of technological advancements, but also lays the foundation for a future dominated by smart devices and interconnected systems. Japan, Sony, and Toyota, masters of innovation, while South Korea dominates in mobile technology and consumer electronics. Japan has made a name for itself with companies like Sony and Toyota. Sony is a global leader in entertainment technology, producing PlayStation consoles, smart devices, and audio-visual products that have left a lasting impact on the tech world. Toyota, meanwhile, is one of the biggest names in the automobile industry, particularly known for its innovations in hybrid technology with the Toyota Prius and advancements in autonomous driving. Japan is also a pioneer in robotics and precision engineering, with companies like Honda and Fanuc leading the way in industrial robotics. Culture: K-pop versus anime and manga. South Korea, the K-pop revolution and global cultural explosion. In recent years, K-pop has become an unstoppable global phenomenon. With BTS, Blackpink, and EXO, South Korea has taken the world by storm, pushing K-pop from a niche genre to a global cultural movement. The influence of K-pop extends beyond music, affecting fashion, lifestyle, and even cosmetics worldwide. In addition to K-pop, K-dramas, Korean TV shows have gained international popularity, with series like Squid Game and Crash Landing on You captivating global audiences. This explosion of K-pop and K-drama has made South Korea a major cultural exporter, pushing Korean entertainment to the forefront of global pop culture. Japan, anime and manga, cultural icons. In contrast, Japan has been at the helm of global pop culture through anime, Japanese animation, and manga, Japanese comics. Anime and manga are not just forms of entertainment, but cultural icons that have shaped global entertainment and storytelling. Anime shows like Naruto, One Piece, and Attack on Titan have amassed millions of fans worldwide, creating an international fan culture. Manga, on the other hand, has been a part of everyday life in Japan, with millions of copies sold each year. The art style, character development, and storytelling in both anime and manga have heavily influenced pop culture globally, with fan communities springing up across the world. Personality: competitive spirit versus tradition and respect. South Korea, competitive drive and high discipline. South Koreans are renowned for their competitive spirit and discipline. Education plays a central role in South Korean society, and students face immense pressure from an early age to perform academically. The Sunyung college entrance exam is the most crucial event in a student's life, shaping their future. This emphasis on competition drives much of the society, from education to business and sports. The work culture in South Korea reflects this drive for success, with long working hours and high expectations. Work ethic, discipline, and teamwork are integral to South Korean identity. Failure is often seen as a step backwards, and South Koreans are constantly striving for excellence. Japan, courtesy, humility, and strong tradition. In contrast, Japan is known for its politeness, humility, and deep respect for tradition. The Japanese tend to be reserved and suppress their emotions, maintaining a sense of calm and composure. The concept of harmony, is deeply embedded in Japanese culture and affects all aspects of life, including work and personal relationships. Japanese people prioritize group harmony over individual achievement, which is reflected in the workplace and in their social interactions. Respect for hierarchy is key, and they value long-term relationships built on trust and mutual respect. Geography and climate. The contrast between the two nations, South Korea, a peninsula with mountains, and the sea South Korea, located on the Korean peninsula, is known for its mountainous terrain and beautiful beaches. Mountains like Seoraksan are not just natural wonders but integral to the Korean lifestyle and cultural heritage. The monsoon season is also a defining feature of South Korea's climate. But the country has managed to create modern infrastructure capable of adapting to the challenges posed by extreme weather conditions. Japan, an archipelago with a diverse ecosystem. Japan, with more than 6,000 islands, has a diverse ecosystem and distinct seasonal variations. From the iconic Mount Fuji to vast coastal plains and tropical forests, Japan's geography shapes its people's daily lives. Japan faces challenges such as earthquakes and tsunamis, but the nation has developed advanced systems for disaster management. Japan's volcanic islands also contribute to the country's unique hot spring culture, onsen, making it a hub for wellness and relaxation. Spirituality and religion. Confucianism, Buddhism, and respect. South Korea. Confucianism and community. Spirit Confucianism plays a significant role in South Korea, influencing its values around family, respect for elders, and education. Respect for ancestors and maintaining family honor are key components of South Korean social life. Additionally, Buddhism also plays a substantial role, with temples and meditation practices influencing daily life. Japan. Buddhism and Shintoism. Japan has been profoundly influenced by Buddhism and Shintoism, which is reflected in its cultural practices such as the tea ceremony and shrine visits. Shintoism is Japan's indigenous religion and is deeply intertwined with its nature-worshipping traditions. Japanese people regularly engage in rituals that express respect for the divine forces present in natural objects and landscapes. While both South Korea and Japan have become global leaders in technology, their societal development, personalities, and approaches to innovation are strikingly different. South Korea emphasizes competition, quick progress, and a global presence, while Japan maintains a focus on tradition, precision, and long-term stability. The rivalry between South Korea and Japan is not just about technology but extends to culture, history, and values. Whether it's K-pop versus anime, Samsung versus Sony, or Toyota versus Hyundai, these nations continue to shape the future of technology and global culture in their own unique ways.